Welcome back to our Pro Cyclist mode on PCM 2024. Today's video should be pretty special because we're starting our first Grand Tour ever in this playthrough, the Giro 2026. Looks like it is the 2022 Giro with the Grande Potenza in Budapest. Fun fact, I met my now wife in Budapest during this first stage. By the way, there's quite a few sprint stages in this race, which is exactly what I need to get results here. Because of course, I'm not a GC rider, I want to win sprints and Ciclamino. Most likely, I won't be racing every single stage in this race because, for example, stage 16 is way too mountainous. Meanwhile, the Etna stage has 2 intermediate sprints before the final climb starts, so I will ride that one. Because, well, I already said it, I want the Ciclamino points jersey. Now, this is something I haven't done in this playthrough at all, which is teammate requests. Basically, because I'm a leader in the team, I can spend calendar points to make sure certain riders join me at a race, so, for example, for the Giro. So, I've got 55 points, I think I want to get Tim van Dijk in our team as my lead out, so there we go. Like, he's got 75 sprint stats, 76 flat, so pretty perfect. I also want to include Wout van Geluwe because of a 76 flat stat. And lastly, Yves Lampaert, 72 sprint stat only, but 77 flat. I think that's good for a lead out, so let's put him in there. This way, I'm at least certain that my team will select a proper lead out for this Giro. So we got 38 calendar points left, and I do want to spend that because there's one race on my calendar that I do not want to race in Lombardia. Like, that does not fit us at all, so I'm going to go down, I'm going to try and remove that from my schedule, 25 points, so that's a heavy cost, but I don't want to go to Lombardia. Honestly, same thing with Emilia, to be honest, so that one can go as well. Oh, no, Tim Merlier is coming to the Giro. I'm not okay with that. I'm the leader here. I want to go for the sprints, not you, buddy. Sorry, Tim, but if you come for my crown, you better not miss. Wait a second, I literally just did my teammate request. Wout van Geluwe, Tim van Dijk. Where are you guys? You're not even selected. My team's not even listening to me when I asked them to give me teammates. Can't believe it. The absolute disrespect. Anyway, competition-wise, we've got Caden Groves at Alpecin de Koning, Binyam Girmay for Intermarché, and the big man is here, Jonathan Milan for Little Trek. Next to that, Akkerman, Teutenberg, also Jordi Mees for Visma Leasebike, Groenewegen at Jaco Alula, and Olaf Kooi at UAE Team Emirates. Quite a few sprinters in this race, but I gotta be honest, I don't even know if I'll be able to sprint. I might have to lead out Tim Merlier. Anyway, starting off at stage 1, an uphill sprint in Visegrad. The game says punchers, but I'll try anyway. Well then, fantastic start. Roll teammate. We have to work at the front of the peloton for 30 kilometers for Tim Merlier on an uphill sprint finish. My man, you're not competing here. I can. Like, I've got 76 hill stat on the day. Please let me sprint. I've decided I'm simply gonna do both. Working at the front right now for 30-ish kilometers, and then at the end of the race, I'm going to sprint. Because I believe that if I can get into that Ciclamino jersey, the team might reconsider. At least that's what I'm hoping for. There we go, at the right bottom, work objective 100%, 30k done. I cannot believe this, man. 1.5 kilometers to go towards an intermediate sprint, and Tim Merlier is in my wheel expecting me to lead him out? No. I'll just sit up. There we go. 0 points for you, buddy. Then again, also 0 points for me. So roughly 6 kilometers left. I'm waiting for a sprint train to form so I can actually start following people, which is not possible right now. So this is going to be a curious finish. Okay, breakaway caught. 3.5 kilometers to go. Vatsik and Armirai are pulling. I'm in an okay position, but I can't follow anyone's wheel right now. They're going to attack. We're going to see attacks right here. That's a bummer. I was not expecting that. We are going to have to try and follow here, but I don't want to burn my red bar yet. I just want to keep an okay position. I want to wait until the final kilometer here. I'm still in a good position. Come on, move up. Let's do 89, 90, 91, 92. That's too much. Tim Merlier. I don't care, Tim. Go away. Go back to your cave. Last kilometer. There we go. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. There we go. We tried to come past on the left side of the road. We are out of energy. So it is indeed for the punchers. And looks like Frank van den Broek takes it ahead of his teammate, Schilgelders. But look on the left side, 2 minutes down, Tim Merlier, buddy, you're looking awful. And at the moment, we have a massive 1 point in the points classification. But hey, at least our manager is happy about our work. On to stage 2 then, 9.6 kilometer flat time trial in Budapest with a bit of an uphill segment at the end, but I gotta say, I'm not riding this. Today's winner is Eduardo Affini. Anyway, it's properly time for the sprinters now. On stage 3 in Balatonfüred, we've got Tim Merlier as the second favorite. We don't want to see that. He shouldn't have been here. In this stage, I'll have to make a decision. Do I help Merlier win the stage or do I go for myself? I think we both know what the answer to that is going to be. As we expected, roll sprint train, objective, work at the head of the peloton for 30 kilometers. Like, I will do the work because I do want the experience. Tim, shut up, please. Tim, shut up, I'm speaking. I want to do the work because I want the experience, but I am going to go for myself at the finish line. Okay, intermediate sprint coming in about 6 kilometers, and I'm doing the opposite as yesterday. I'm staying in the wheel of Merlier this time around, so buddy, you're my lead out now. Tim, You're trying to move to my wheel, and I'm trying to move to your wheel. This is not how it works. Tim, we won't be able to sprint like this. We're moving back through the peloton because we're trying to get in each other's wheel. It won't work like this, guy. Well, I guess this is what life is like when there's two people trying to get intermediate sprint points in the same team. We're now trying to sprint from the back of the peloton against each other. I'm gonna beat you, buddy. There we go. This is what it's like losing from me. And it won't be the last time this year. Like, it is getting a bit ridiculous. We are actively cannibalizing each other's chances here. Entering the last 15 kilometers, I'm fighting Olaf Koy 1v1 right now to try and get the wheel of Jonathan Milan. And looks like we've got the wheel. Neither of us have the wheel. We're riding in the wind next to Milan, so that's not too smart. Merlier is somewhere. Is he right there? Is that Merlier? Yes, on the left side of the road with teammates. So look at who's getting the support, not me. Every single one of us is fighting for that wheel of Milan on the right side of the road, and I feel like I'm about to lose this battle to Jordi Meeuws right now, so that's a bit disturbing. Do I go to the wheel of Merlier? Do I trust that? Maybe, because he's got Lamperti, he might have to launch early. Or do I keep going with Milan right here? His lead out is... Oh, we're getting blocked in a little bit, aren't we? I don't have much confidence here. We're still in the wheel of Milan, though. There we go. Wacek, perfect lead out for Simmons and Milan into the last 3 kilometers. NHL has been activated on time, so we're looking good. Last 2 kilometers. Simmons, it's your turn. Go, 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 go. Milan, what's happening? Oh my god, we're still in the running. We're still in the running. There we go. Boven, Groves, Nassen on the right side of the road. Nassen on the right side of the road. It's going to be Groves or Nassen. No, we're going to get second on this one. Caden Groves takes it, but we beat Tim Merlier, so that's a victory for me. Honestly, that was a pretty damn good sprint from us because we got to the wheel of Milan in the draft after leaving a little bit of a gap, and in the last K, we went for it on the right side of the road, but Groves was stronger. But there we go. We've got 36 points now, second in the points classification, so Ciclamino is almost ours, only 19 points behind Groves. And well, Tim Merlier finished 11th, so shameful display. And on top of that, we did our work at the start of the stage, so lots of experience. Now, next up is the Etna mountain stage, but I'm actually gonna ride it because I want the intermediate sprint points before the Etna climb, and I think I might do it through the breakaway. Work at the head of the group for 25 kilometers with at least one teammate in the group. No. That is not happening. Merlier, why are you controlling me on a mountain stage? That makes so little sense. I'm higher than you in Ciclamino, and you're not a climber. Nonetheless, I'll try to go in the breakaway today. There we go. There's our attack towards Norsgaard and Kemna, past them towards Paleni, and now we work together on... Let's do 85 for now. There we go. 10 riders in the front group, 3 chasers. I can't scroll back more because we're in pro cyclist mode, but I do think the break is formed because the gap to the peloton is 3 minutes right now. The breakaway actually grew to 17 people, so they might make it to the line, but I'm no climber, so I'm not winning this stage, but the intermediate sprints are coming up soon, so I should be able to take 3 points here. And it looks like it's 12 points per intermediate sprint, so I can get into Ciclamino today. There we go. From the front, 1.5 kilometers to go. All the rest in my wheel, but I should be able to beat them quite easily. Last kilometer right now I launch. Anyone else going for it? We've got Kirsch trying, but nah. I'm taking this easily. There we go, 12 points for Nassen. Let's move to the front for the next one. 1.5 kilometers to go. We will almost sprint. Yes, we're spending all our energy, but we're not winning in this break anyway, so it does not matter. There goes Nassen. Another 12 points in the pocket, I'm pretty sure. Yes, indeed. So Ciclamino is on our shoulders. From this point onwards, I'm basically going to ride to the finish line at an easy tempo, so that's the end of my day. It is quite a funny feeling to basically be 10 minutes behind in the race, not knowing what's happening at the front and who might win the race. Last 100 meters. Who's the winner of today? Let's take a look. Not yet. Clement Brazafonso. I think that might be the breakaway. And there we go, we're also finishing on 13 minutes, so actually not too far behind. This is what we're doing it for. 60 points, Benji Nassen, 55 Caden Grove, so we are in Ciclamino now. The points classification is virtually ours. Now, I'm not sure what will happen now. Will I still have to ride for Merlier, or will Merlier ride for me? Hola, congratulations. It's our first time wearing a distinctive jersey in this playthrough, so 40 points extra. But well, we did not work in the peloton, so our manager is not overly happy. Okay, in stage 5 then, on paper, a sprint stage, Jonathan Milan is the favorite and Tim Merlier is the second favorite, but I'm hoping the team realizes that I've got Ciclamino and I'm worth riding for. Never mind, roll sprint train, work at the head of the peloton for 25 kilometers, so Tim Merlier is unfortunately leader. 3 riders in the breakaway means that there's still points available at the intermediate sprint. I'm trying to get into Groves' wheel, but we are very far behind, so I don't think we'll be competitive unless we get towards the front somehow right now. Come on, Groves. Move up, move up, move up. We start our sprint. Let's try and get through. I don't think we're gonna get many points here. I don't think we're gonna get any points here, but I don't think neither does Groves. Yeah, 0 points for us, 0 points for Merlier, and 0 points for Groves. So with 12 kilometers left, there's a flat sprint incoming. We're in the wheel of Merlier, or supposed to be in the wheel of Merlier, but I might switch that towards another sprinter in the final, maybe Groves on the left side. I think that might be a good wheel, but everybody's switching towards Groves, so that might not have been a good decision. I don't know. Okay, I'm properly in the wheel of Groves now. We've got Oliveira flying through for Olaf Koy, but I think I've got a good wheel. Merlier also thinks that because he's in my wheel. Ouch, the Alpecin train is getting boxed in by Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe a little bit. Oliveira and Koy on the right side as well, so that's not perfect. Can Boven get through with a lead out is the real question in the last 2.5 kilometers. Come on. We're getting boxed in, we're getting boxed in, we're getting boxed in. Come on, Boven, come on, Boven, come on, Boven. Do a lead out, do a lead out, do a lead out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We will launch. Not yet. Right now on the right side of the road. This is not good. Merlier, no, 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 no. Ah, yes. Binyam wins. Merlier loses. I would not have been happy if Merlier won that race, but we're not finishing too well. 10th only. I think I should have launched a little bit earlier. In today's stage, we only got 6 points, so I think we lost our jersey. Actually, no, we're still in the lead by 2 points on Binyam and 3 on Groves. Gotta say, this jersey would have been in the bag if I had a team around me. Looks like stage 6 is once again a sprint stage with Jonathan Milan as the favorite. And once again, we're gonna have an in-house battle between me and Merlier. As expected, objective work at the head of the group for 30 kilometers. Yeah, Tim, I know. I'll work, but I'll go for myself afterwards. There we go, work objective 100%, so let's sit up, recover, and get ready for today's sprint. I'm gonna try and follow this lead out and go for my sprint pretty soon. Come on. Wow. Oh, I should have timed that better. I should have timed that a lot better. I'm getting blocked now by Ackerman. Okay, I might as well sit up. I might as well just sit up. If you wonder why I don't go for every single intermediate sprint in these sprint stages, well, the answer is pretty simple. I do go for them. I just lose every single time. So, 17 kilometers to go. The sprint trains are forming. Now it's my turn to select the right one. For now, I'll sit in Binyam's wheel. Well, to be honest, Intermarché's lead out kind of disappointed earlier at the intermediate sprint, so I might switch towards Jonathan Milan if possible, but everyone's trying to get that wheel. Last 4 kilometers, Milan's losing his lead out. That is not nice. We gotta find a way to get to the front maybe, or can Milan move us forward? Simmons and Vácek not looking too impressive, so I might switch towards the entire left of the road towards Groves if possible. Is that possible? I think I bottled that. Can I get into the wheel of Merlier right now? That would be nice. I'm gonna try and use him. Yes, he's my lead out now. That is perfection. Gonna launch with about right now. Let's try and get through from the wheel of Meus. Come on. Merlier, Meus, and Nassen. I gotta beat Merlier. Come on. No, we're gonna get 4th behind Merlier. Buddy, I need the points. You don't. Like, at this point, I care much more about beating Merlier in my own team than just winning the race. This in-team competition is literally getting out of hand. Jordi Meus for Visma Leasebike, Jakobsen in 2nd, then we have Groves in 8th, and Binyam nowhere to be seen, so that's good for the points. Which means we are still leader in the Ciclamino classification, but by 0 points on Jordi Meus, so we're barely making it for now. And honestly, I blame Merlier for cannibalizing our points here. I do like that despite it not being a goal of ours, getting 4th in the stage does still give me experience. So far we had quite a few sprint stages, now it's time for the climbers, so I'll quick sim this one. Looks like Adam Yates has won the race, but Matthias Kjelmose is now leading the Giro, equal with Gloag. Wait a second, somehow Jordi Meus was able to get a point in this race? Well, I guess we lost the jersey by 1 point now. I guess we're gonna have to take it back. Somehow stage 8 is set to be for punchers, but I gotta be honest, I see a versatile sprint stage, so I see an opportunity for us. But I severely doubt the team will see it that way. Wait a second, Roll Barrader? We're supposed to go in the breakaway? Then again, that might be a good idea because we don't have teammates, so we can't control a breakaway if they get away, so I might as well get in there myself. I'm trying to get to the front, but it's hard. There we go. Benji Nassen into the breakaway today. And a breakaway of 6 riders has formed. Fabian Lienhard, we've got Jet Smithson, Macichuk, Danny van Poppel, and Leonard Kemna. So a solid breakaway, but it's only 6 riders with only 4 teams, so I don't expect this to make it. So I'll try to spend very little energy in this group. Actually, I'm gonna spend some energy because we've got an intermediate sprint upcoming right here. Looks like no one else is going for it, so I might as well just roll over the line. Yes! No one else is sprinting. 3 points for us. That's 12 points in the pocket. Which means virtually we've got Ciclamino back. Now on to intermediate sprint number 2. 1.3 kilometers to go. And we've got ourselves moving to the front last minute. Come on, make some space. There we go. 85 over the line. And we get the points for free once again. So that's 24 points already in this stage. And on the right top, 108 points right now, while Maves has 85, so that's great. Like, I don't think this break is gonna make it, so I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna wait on the peloton and try and recover my energy a bit before the sprint. Oh my god, I'm 1 second back in the peloton. Tim Merlier, don't leave me out in the wind, buddy. No, I'm not working for you, buddy. I'm in the Ciclamino again. I don't know what's happening, but with about 23 kilometers to go, the peloton is absolutely surging and I'm losing positions left and right despite going effort cursor 85. So this is a crazy tempo. Like, look at this. Everybody's sprinting up every single small hill. What is happening? Come on, guys. I ordered a sprint stage and I'm getting a fucking Big Mac. We've made it over the final climb. I'm at the front of the peloton, so that's nice, but I've got no teammates to control any attack, so I'm hoping the other teams do it for me. I'm trying to look for sprinters. Madis Mikkels is here. Is Binyam somewhere near us? I can't see him at the moment. Into the last 3.5 kilometers, NSGL too late. I'm in the wheel of Aramburu and De Preto here, so we're gonna get a proper lead out, I think. Last 2 kilometers, this might be the one. Aramburu, he's my lead out today. He's my perfect lead out. We launch from the wheel of Aramburu. There we go. Thank you, Alex. Alex Aramburu gives us the victory. Benji Nassen wins the stage at the Giro d'Italia, a versatile sprint stage without any help from our teammates, but there was one man that did not disappoint. It was Alex Aramburu. To be fair, the game is quite realistic because in real life, Aramburu also can't time his sprints, even if his life depended on it. Look at our man on the podium of the Giro. This is our moment. Beating David De Preto and Ethan Hayter, so not exactly the biggest competition, but we've done it. And for Ciclamino, I'm pretty sure this will be fantastic for us. There we go, 158 points. Getting points in the breakaway, then waiting on the peloton, then destroying everybody. Thanks to Aramburu, we've got a roughly 73-point lead. Like when I started this race, my goal was to win a stage and to try and win Ciclamino. We've done the first one and we're looking great for the second one. But my man Alex, I could not have done this without you. Oof, I did make one small mistake. I should have been in the break for 100 kilometers and I did 87, so should have stayed there for 13 more. Nonetheless, we're getting lots of experience, so we're probably gonna level up towards level 16 in the next week of the Giro. In today's episode, we had a solid run, starting off at a second place on stage 3, then getting 4th, and eventually getting that victory in Napoli. There's a pretty similar stage on stage 10 where I could take the victory, and there's actually quite a few sprints left in this race, versatile ones, but also flat ones along the way. Anyway, for now, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye!